Yep.
God damn it. That was a good fucking. I wish I didn't crack mine open so we could all just crack them open at the same time.
That was aesthetic.
Yeah. All right. So this is the Uneducated Inebriated podcast. We're just going to start with that nice crack because that was good as fuck. I'm Grizz.
I go by Maggie.
I just made ASAP Crunch because I was listening to ASAP Mob earlier, and I was just thinking of some cereal. So I'm like, I'm gonna put 2 and 2 together. I'm ASAP Crunch. You know me?
Is like Captain Crunch your favorite cereal or?
I'm not really a cereal guy, but like I was just thinking of some weird shit earlier, and I was listening to music. So a lot of
I actually think Captain Crunch is in the top 3 worst cereals because it's just the yellow bullshit pieces. Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries, however, is far superior. And when you take the berries out of the mix, it's pointless.
So
okay, so
I personally haven't had cereal in fucking years because I've been boycotting milk because I'm one of those hippie dudes. But every
Okay.
time I had Captain Crunch when I was a kid, I always left with like battle wounds. Like I couldn't use my mouth the next day because how sharp that
Man.
shit is.
I do the same thing with sour Skittles. We were just watching Endgame recently, and I decided, you know what? A bag of sour Skittles before the movie, that's a good idea. 3 hours later, my tongue was non-existent.
okay, so I'm not like really very knowledgeable in the cereal realm. Are there marshmallows in Captain Crunch?
No.
That's Lucky Charms.
That's Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
But the thing is that's another thing. They make Lucky Charms without the marshmallows.
Yeah, that's true. It's called
Disgusting.
It's called bad.
But then they
If
also
this was
make
Cheerios.
these people know how to market their diabetes. They also make only marshmallows for Lucky Charms.
It's just 0 to 100 and then original.
And that's something where your teeth are on fire after you eat that cereal. But it's great.
Dude, I'm getting old. I'm starting to get hella cavities too. Like I drank water earlier and then I thought I was dying.
I don't know. I had like 3 or 4 beers earlier and a couple shots at the bar. I came home and I just fell asleep. I can't hang.
I've
Same.
got one of those Sonicare super expensive toothbrushes. So like I just put it in my mouth and I have a migraine 5 minutes later, but it absolutely power washes my teeth of all sorts of substances.
Are you supposed to change your toothbrush like every 2 to 3 months because of poo?
I don't know
Like
what
poo
the
in the air?
What?
Poo like poo.
I don't think it's because of the poo. I think it's the bristles. You know?
No.
No. I want to hear this.
It's the poo, dude.
I never brushed my teeth within the 3-hour window of the most previous shit. I think that with the poo particles in the air, anything entering my mouth is a bit too dangerous for my toothbrush to handle.
I think I saw it as a kid on like a commercial or or my grandma told me like a Baba Yaga story. Like if I
Like
go
a
out into
fucking
the
Phil
woods,
Swift commercial? This toothbrush, 6 months. Gonna last you 6 months. The poo in the air, not gonna get to it. Oh, the off-brand Oral-B, 2 to 3 months only. Then covered in shit. Not our toothbrush today. I'm Phil Swift. I'm selling you this toothbrush. $200, no poo on your toothbrush. You're never gonna get anything better.
you leave your toothbrush and the toothbrush cup on the sink, and then you take a poo. The poo particles, they're gonna fly you through the air. They're gonna get in your mouth. You're gonna have poo cavities in your mouth.
All right, hot take. Listen up.
Hot take.
I brush my teeth in the shower. Am I more susceptible?
Have
to
you
poop?
ever
What?
farted while brushing your teeth?
Oh my god.
Because we can dabble in a bit of science here. Because
Hot
as
showers
the
and
air
hot
is
farts.
Oh,
yes,
no.
as the air warms up, these particles spread out, and it's much easier for the fart to travel and engulf the whole room in bad smell.
I feel like I gotta take another shower after that.
Yeah,
I can't get the smell away from me.
if you fart in the shower, you're immediately dirty again. You just smell like farts everywhere.
Yeah, it's basically just taking a bath. Like, ugh.
So how do you go about that? Do you just brush your teeth in the gas chamber?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's really hot, so like I turn on the shower post of me entering the shower.
Yeah.
I get my pores opened up like we've talked about. Get my nice steamy going on. Take my pre-shower shit, brush my teeth
Yes,
right
sir.
afterwards.
Nothing better than just letting it steam up, your pores open up, and then you just nice big old poop, man.
Right into the
Oh my
And then you
gosh.
got 2 or
particles
3
in your
minutes of
skin.
cool. You got 2 or 3 more minutes of the smell coming down because you obviously just took a shit. But after that subsides, it's much better.
Well, humble.
I
Oh,
don't
go ahead, please.
Yeah, no. You go ahead. It was, what
Oh,
I
well.
was gonna say was gross. So.
Oh, okay. We'll switch it up a little bit, but humble brag. I use Philosophy for facial care. Very nice, very clean. Humble brag, nice plug. Please sponsor me. Very nice for my pores. But yeah,
Wait,
I do think
do you
what?
make that? Is that something you make?
Oh, absolutely not. No, I go to this really girly store,
Bath and
and
Body Works. I've been in there a few times, and
no,
I'm
it's like
judged
it's
every
like a
single time I go
philosophy
in there.
store.
Yeah.
It's like twice as expensive, and I don't know. My grandma gets it for me, so I don't have to go in there.
That's
I-
a cool grandma.
Yeah,
I
it's
had a
like
grandma
putting gunk
once.
on your face. Grandma's so sick.
Back to what we were saying before that shameless plug right there.
Sponsor me.
If you take your pre-shower poop, do you wipe before you get in the shower?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Another take. I'm a wet
Don't you dare tell me you don't
Another
wipe
take.
afterwards.
No, absolutely I do. Like, I mean, I feel like I get most of the particles out, like in my shower. However, I do use a baby wipe.
So you're the reason our sewer systems are being destroyed.
I mean, sorry.
Hey, I'm also part of the reason why our sewer systems are being destroyed. And you want to know why? I had a good friend of mine, Nick Cavalli, give me a great analogy. And he said, someone picks up a piece of shit and they throw it at you. It hits you in the arm. You got shit all over your arm. Are you just going to go grab a paper towel and wipe it off twice and then say you're good? No. You're going to thoroughly clean that thing, which is baby wipes are as close to thoroughly clean as you can get, which is why you need them.
I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but like, have you guys ever thought of like putting anything else up there besides like a baby wipe?
Are you trying to tell me you're gay?
No, like a
Because
Lysol
it's
wipe. Do you think that would
2019,
work
man. I'm
better?
not going to judge.
I don't
No.
think you're supposed to do that. I think the baby wipes are meant for humans and Lysol wipes are meant for counters.
Yeah, not your butt.
I don't know, but like, has anybody ever tried?
I've considered it once because I didn't have a baby wipe, but I had a can of Lysol wipes right next to me, and I said, I think that might burn, so I'm not gonna do that. And I just hopped in the shower right after.
Yeah, I always use Charmin Extra Strong. Charmin Extra Strong plug if you want to sponsor me. I always use Charmin Extra Strong, and
I don't know if we can have this many brands in our discussion.
Hey, it's not. We're not being sellouts. I just sponsor me.
Yeah, but I
I'm
mean,
just
we're just
saying-
out here talking
I'm just-
about shit, piss, fuck, all this, man, and like, oh, you've got this happy bear on your company's icon. They're not gonna want to sponsor us.
I'm just saying, toilet paper is expensive.
It's just one less expense.
I could use that shit. Anyway, I used to use Charmin Extra Strong. Now I no longer use Charmin Extra Strong, and I am a baby wipe man myself because Maggie here changed my life when we were living together. So
it was quite the experience. I've also brought to light naring your balls.
Oh
yes. That was
Listen to
amazing.
me, dudes. Listen to me. Go out, get yourself a bottle of Nair Extra Sensitive, and layer it on like a layer of peanut butter on a sandwich. Wait 7 minutes and wipe it off. It comes off like a dry erase board. It's disgusting, but so cost effective, so time efficient. You'll never go back.
Yeah, don't start until you smell burning hair.
Oh God, it
smells like you lit your grandpa's ass on fire in that bathroom.
You want to make sure that you put the Nair under the sink, away from your soap too. That way, your guests just aren't nairing up their hands when they come over.
Yeah, that was almost a run-in at our house a couple. The Nair on the sink counter, and someone would come try to get a couple pumps of hand soap, and they would say, "Why? This is just doesn't wash off that well." And we said, "Yeah, you just naired your hands."
This is shower sensitive Nair in my hand now.
A piece of advice for anybody who wants to nair their balls and/or their taint area: do not get the exhaust fan on or in a hot room because that shit sails south. The farther south it goes down to some crevices you don't want it to go to. That shit burns. It is like icy hot, and it is awful. However, it smells like Auschwitz down there, but you are baby clean.
And that's all that really matters.
Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. The trade is unbelievable.
You're basically Michael Phelps from that point on.
Yeah, essentially, what I like to tell people is if I married my whole body, rub a thin layer of baby oil on me, and I could dive into the ocean and not stop till I hit the bottom. I am so aerodynamic after a good nair session.
Yeah,
that,
you just get lubed up with some Vaseline, throw you in a pool, and you are not stopping.
They could probably personally guarantee that you walk on average half a mile an hour faster after an effective nairing session, just because the wind slides right off of you.
I think we just figured out how to win every slip and slide competition ever made.
Yeah, absolutely. Hair is just an obstacle.
Do they have
Whereas-
slip and slide competitions?
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, that's worth a Google.
It's worth a goog. Instead of dish soap that they use on tarps for slip and slides, they should just use Nair instead. And people people come off the slip and slide and they look like chemo wards, like they're just pulling hair out of
I would
random
be
places.
so fucking pissed off, dude. My beard's gone. I'd be so mad.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Sadly, there
goodness.
is no official federation for a slip and slide competition.
All right.
However, there are thousands of shitty, low-quality YouTube episodes of some kids in their backyard doing slip and slide competitions.
If
but-
you're listening to this podcast and you are rich, first, drop us a donation. Second, start up a slip and slide competition that we can go to and win.
Yes, because obviously no one will understand our secrets by then, because who the fuck's listening to us?
Yeah.
And if you put it full of Nair, I'll definitely be there because my stomach and my legs, I could probably use a good shave. It's getting kind of hairy.
Also, Nair, if you want to sponsor us, go for it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
One more. How many
Looks
plugs
like a
we can
nice-
get to?
Temperate forest down there.
All right,
Oh.
Josh. I think it's a nice transition. Throw one of your questions at us.
Okay. So this is actually I was going to start these at the beginning of the podcast. They're icebreakers. For the first one here, I'll give this one to ASAP Crunch here. It's fuck, marry, kill, and you have to pick one to fuck, pick one to marry, pick one to kill, and explain why. And these are your choices. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. First choice is the laser dodging actress Catherine Zeta-Jones.
She deeps beneath lasers. Oh.
The revolutionary biologist Richard Dawkins, and the infamous male porn star Johnny Sins.
Oh shit. I'm gonna have to Google who Richard Dawkins, what he looks like.
I got you.
I'm
I got you, fam. I got you.
already at
Ooh,
my
man.
decision.
He looks financially stable.
Here you go. Go into the boardroom. It's already in there.
Wow, boy howdy.
Oh, my files are too powerful. Never mind.
I got a picture pulled up. He looks like a strong man. I would definitely marry Richard Dawkins. I
Nice.
feel like he'd give me years of love and happiness.
See, let me rebuttal because I've already decided on my answer. As soon as you said the infamous laser dodging goddess herself, I'm marrying Catherine Zeta-Jones just so I can have an excuse to sing that tidbit from Workaholics every single time I get the chance.
For viewers, here are the photos of the nominees. There we go.
Second off, I'm going to have sex with Johnny Sins.
Look at fucking Johnny Sins there, dude.
Johnny Sins has had more sex than probably 99% of the population, and he probably knows what he's doing and could make it a great experience for me. Richard Dawkins has nothing to offer me because he's not hot and he's a scientist. Get him out.
You just gonna kill Richard fucking Dawkins, dude?
Absolutely, man.
I think
Because
I'd have to kill
and not
Johnny
because
Sins.
of a lack of greatness on Richard Dawkins' behalf. It's because of an absurdity of greatness between Catherine Zeta-Jones and Johnny Sins.
I'd have to do the one Catherine Zeta. I just have to do like a one-night stand kind of thing with this woman. I mean, man, she is gorgeous, but like, just a one-time thing, like cross off my bucket list kind of thing. Say like, hey, I
It
did
was,
this. Yeah, like, hey,
It was
I did that. Remember? It's pretty sick.
All right, what'd you say for Richard Dawkins?
I would marry him for sure, heartbeat.
And then
You're
you would
killing
kill,
Johnny
you would
Sins?
kill
Killing Johnny
Sins.
Sins. Yeah, I know.
Imagine
It's,
if you married Johnny Sins and you guys got to like intimately Eiffel Tower every porn star that he brought over.
Yeah, like
I
Bet you didn't think about that.
the sanctity of marriage, so I feel like I'd be unfaithful to him. So I think me and Richard Dawkins would get along very nicely in that aspect.
all right, I have another one for Maggie, but first I gotta get a nice little crack here.
Oh man, that was hot.
Yeah. All right, Maggie. Fuck, marry, kill. I got 3 choices for you. The first one is voice of the Fantastic Mr. Fox, actor
Mhm.
George Clooney. Author of the hit series Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin. And late night TV star, George Lopez.
That's 4 people.
Nope, that's 3. Here's a photo for you.
That is 3 people.
That is a good one.
This is a good one. You know, these are 3 men that I respect what they do. I respect their work. You know, for a while there, I would run around and be like, I know, huh, on like the playground until my mom told me to stop because that's incredibly racist. So, because George Lopez entered
brains.
me into a state of racism, I never would have entered myself. I'm going to have to kill George Lopez.
Okay. Am I allowed
I
to
think
put
I'm
pictures in the
going.
chat?
Absolutely.
I think I'm going to fuck George R.R. Martin because maybe that will be the most blissful passing that man has. He doesn't have much time left. He's getting real old, and maybe I could, you know, make it nice for him. Oh, George Lopez, Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Forgot that was a thing, dude.
Yeah. I want to remind you guys that this happened. This was an actual thing.
What happened to Taylor Lautner?
We got fat. He definitely got fat.
He's in that fucking series on Netflix called Cuckoo or something like that.
How is that?
It's the first season's okay, but then they just change all the actors and Taylor Lautner's a part of it in the second season, and then I'm like, fuck, dude.
Because I remember he played in The Ridiculous Six, an Adam Sandler movie, as the village idiot.
Oh yeah, nothing's changed. He's basically that in this too.
Okay, cool.
Wasn't that his role in like the Twilight movies too?
No, dude, he was the super sexy boy toy werewolf guy. He always had jorts on and just the most oiled up fucking hairless chest you could find. He nared his body, absolutely.
Absolutely. I think he's trying to go for more comedy roles now, but the comedy roles also have to allow him to still be able to do parkour in the roles. I've
You
noticed
think
that.
he became part furry after his series on Twilight?
I would have.